Good afternoon.
She's the public face of the Trump administration, the press secretary, an almost daily presence on the nation's TV screens. But when Sarah Sanders turned up to eat at this restaurant in Virginia, she was politely asked to leave. The owner said she did it because staff were uncomfortable with Trump policies. At her latest briefing, she touched on the issue and appealed for greater tolerance and understanding.
Healthy debate on ideas and political philosophy is important, but the calls for harassment and push for any Trump supporter to avoid the public is unacceptable. America is a great country, and our ability to find solutions despite those disagreements is what makes us unique.
Shame! Shame!
The latest incident comes just days after Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen was forced to leave a Mexican restaurant in Washington, D.C. because of protesters angry at the administration's border immigration policy. And a prominent Trump supporter, Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi, had to be given a police escort from a movie theatre a day after announcing plans to withdraw healthcare protections for people with pre-existing conditions. One prominent Democratic congresswoman provoked controversy, saying Trump administration officials should continue to be confronted wherever they are.
For these members of his cabinet who remain and try to defend him, they're not going to be able to go to a restaurant. They're not going to be able to stop at a gas station. They're not going to be able to shop at a department store. The people are going to turn on them.
So we are actually more fearful and more angry.
One political expert says the Trump era has brought a new tribalism to U.S. politics.
I don't think there's any way in which the president's rhetoric and his behavior isn't a part of what we are seeing in American politics. He really is the one kind of leading the charge with name-calling on Twitter, with labeling his opponents with derogatory nicknames.
There are those who will tell you there have been times when America has been more divided, when the splits have been more angry and more dangerous. In a modern age, social media has highlighted the divisions and amplified them, and that in turn creates even more harsh exchanges and exposes more divisions politically. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.